Welcome to TRS Clips, where you'll find happiness through your own curiosity. When I started the podcast, I felt like we grew a lot, we became mainstream, and that got me closer and closer to the three top parts of our country, top industries, at least from a media perspective, which is the world of films, cricket, and politics. Now, when you're near these three, I feel one, when you're near a fire, you can feel the warmth. And also, the nation's eyes are on you because you're just near these three. So that causes changes in one's life. And I felt like people started to view me as being in the world of glamour. And I technically was in the world of glamour. The parties we go to, the places we go to, socialize, etc. I came to realize, and I'm this engineering grad who didn't know how the world works. But maybe in the last 2-3 years, I've come to realize that my industry is extremely sexual. Like there's way too much sexuality. And I'm not talking about YouTubing, talking about just media in general. There's way too much sexuality. And I see people...
In what sense?
There's way too many casual hookups.
Really?
Yeah. And there's way too much polygamy, polyamory, all these things. And I feel it kind of, at least this is how I look at life. I don't judge it because each to their own, everyone has their own story. But I do feel there's a price one pays for casual sex. And honestly, there has been a phase in my life where I've engaged a bit in it as well, long ago. And there was a price I paid. And I learned that in my mid-20s, corrected myself. And I feel like that's one of the best things I did for myself. I think there's a little power in unsexualizing yourself.
I love sex, okay? I think sex is very important, okay, part of your life. But yes, I think being with one partner is even more important.
Yes.
When you're sharing a bed, when you're sharing physicality, we don't realize it, is a huge
Energy exchange.
shift in, what you're taking in from that person as well. It is there. It's going into your DNA somewhere.
Like, if you're in a long-term relationship, your girlfriend or wife will know your mood even if you're on the other side of the world sometimes.
So
She'll just give you a call.
Yeah.
What is the logic behind that? What you're saying?
So I think we've all kind of gone through a lot of things in our lives and experiences. And yes, I agree with you 150%, is very overrated, where people say, oh, we should just... It's actually, again, an addiction. It's a habit, again, that people kind of created for themselves. I know a lot of guys, okay, who need another woman or whatever, and they're in a very good, happy marriage. I mean, they call it happy marriage, I don't know how, but whatever it is. But they say, no, but it's just a fling.
It's just exercise.
Yeah, it's just, whatever, okay, nothing. But it's not just nothing. You know what I mean? I can see what happens in that energy to that person. I can see that person's energy shift. Yeah, and it's actually an addiction. It's going to pull you down. And the more the person keeps doing it, now he's made it a habit again. And so that's become part of their personality. And as you said, when you get older, your face changes. It's not your face changes. It is whatever you are really inside, who you are, will finally show up on your face. You know what I mean? It's what is it that you're expressing. So it's not just the eyes that see. You know what I mean? It's every pore from everywhere that's taking it within. The eyes only let go of what's going on inside of you. They're just the windows.
I'm seeing so many people pay the price for chasing sex around me, like friends.
It happens. Don't beat yourself up on it also. There's always a choice you can do. There's always a second chance you have to give yourself. Okay? Again, I'm saying don't be hard on yourself. I was a person who was very hard on myself. I lost a lot of my time just, beating myself up. And I could have spent that time just instead of going into the past and thinking, Arey, I could have done this differently, and this, and this was wrong, and you're an idiot, and you're this. Just make sure you don't repeat those mistakes. change it. Every day, make another habit. Make something new. Make something good that makes you feel good. And then suddenly make it just part of you. It could be anything. It could be just waking up early in the morning and sitting. Do nothing. Just sit. Go for a 10-minute walk. Spend time on your own.
Good routines should outweigh bad routines.
Good habits. Good habits. Hoga. You will want that nice big bottle of red wine. Okay? There will be this one beautiful woman that will walk into the room. And you will be, all those desires will say, Arey, yaar, main abhi kya karun? You know what I mean? All that will come up within you. Look at her, smile and say, wow, man, isn't that beautiful? It's out. It's done. It's over. Finish it. Okay? Don't hold back. Don't do any of that. Okay? If that beautiful woman comes to you and says, darling, how do you like your eggs in the morning? Okay? You'll be like, darling, I would like them boiled. Okay? But I definitely don't want them scrambled. Okay? Because that's my love and that's who I'm going home with. But on any other day, if I was single, there was no way I would not be having my eggs the way you'd like them. You know what I mean? So, let it go. You know, chalna yaar, ho gaya. You have to have your fun. You've done everything. You've experienced everything. But you've also made certain commitments. I think to honor those and to be around those and to religiously, thing is going to make you a better person. And I think that's what life has taught me. It's taught me a lot.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.